local business that's stepping up to try to help the people impacted by the severe weather in the two Virginias this week. The tornado that ravaged parts of the state, including Fayette County, saw a lot of residents impacted across the region, but some people even lost their homes and they've got nothing to eat or any place to hang their hats or lay their heads down at night. Several charities have already stepped forward to help, and to that end, it's not only limited to the area of impact. Here in Bluefield, Downtown Merchants is holding a food drive to help those in need. The owners say that they wanted to find a way to rally the community with the goal to help the people who are hurting following that recent storm.
Use our platform in order to, get some help. And I know our areas are really intertwined, and it was just a good way that we thought that we could bring our communities together and really help out.
And Marinus adds that they're going to be taking donations of food, blankets, and even houseware items. And of course, monetary donations will be accepted as well. If you're interested in making a contribution to their effort, he says you can stop by the store to drop it off. Store hours are Monday through Friday, 11 in the morning to 6 p.m. and then 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.